Hey, it's David Farmer, and today we're going to be talking about LeadMaker, our Visa test drive scheduling technology. We're going to be talking about the 10 reasons why you should be utilizing this on your dealership's website. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And as you can see, we're going to see the very first of the 10 that we're going to be talking about today, and that is our entrance notification. Entrance notification is where we're first going to be presenting this $25 Visa reward card offer to customers as they visit your dealership website. You get a small entrance notification that lets the customer know that there is this $25 Visa reward card offer if they're willing to register for it. Now they can register right away by clicking the button, and as you can see, this says button text option. That just goes to show that we can actually customize that right in our system. So whatever CTA we want to utilize, we can do that. Now a customer can register right away by clicking this button, or they can close it by clicking the close icon, the menu icon, this little close icon, or they can click anywhere outside the offer. And when they do that, what's going to end up happening is the customer is going to go right back to the dealership's website. So it's a very seamless experience for the customer. It works exactly the same way on desktop as it does on mobile. They're going to have other options to be able to register if they chose not to when they first visit the entrance page of your dealership website. For example, we're going to be talking about number 2. So number 2 is going to be our exit intent. Now, if a customer continues to navigate your website but does not register for this offer and then goes to leave your site, at that exact moment, we're going to track the mouse movement. When they leave your site and go up into that address bar, or to click on go back, or go someplace else to close out the browser, we're going to take that opportunity and interpret that action as the customer looking to exit. And we're going to present this $25 Visa reward card in a pop-up that is an exit intent. Now the customer can go ahead and click on the get offer button right here, and it's going to open up the LeadMaker technology where a customer can register to receive that Visa reward card offer. So that's number 1, the entrance notification. Number 2, the exit intent. Both of these are only going to show once the customer visits your dealership website. So once on entrance, once on exit, and that's it. So we're not going to get in the way of the customer as they're navigating around your website. So if I go to another page, let's say I go to search inventory, that pop-up is not going to show up again in a entrance or in a exit scenario. So that is number 1 and number 2. Number 3, let's talk about the schedule a test drive CTA button. So this CTA button, as you can see here, it can be added into this conversion block if you have other of our tools, or you want to utilize this to be able to trigger other CTAs on an SRP or a VDP. So if you can say, for example, I'm on this SRP, I have this scheduled $25 test drive offer, I click that. What's going to happen is 2 different things. The first thing is we're going to fire off a Google Analytics event. So we're going to know how successful these CTA buttons are on an SRP or a VDP. So we can track that individually, giving you the data for better decision making if you want to make any changes to your button stack on an SRP or a VDP. Other thing that's going to happen is we're going to capture the VIN that the customer is on, and we're going to include that in the ADF XML that we're going to send into your dealership's CRM. So when a customer schedules a test drive, the salesperson is going to be notified which vehicle. Of course, that's going to work exactly the same if I'm on an SRP or if I jump in and look at a VDP. So I have this VDP, I have a schedule, a $25 test drive option. I click that, that's going to open up the LeadMaker tool where the customer can complete that information. So that's going to be number 3. Let's talk real quick about number 4. Number 4 is going to be the Visa card itself. And if you excuse me real quick, I'll get an example of one of these Visa cards. that a customer is going to receive. So for example, once they go through the system, if the customer visits your dealership showroom, what's going to end up happening is you have the opportunity to authorize a card to be sent to that customer. The card itself is going to be fully customized. Here's an example of one of them right here. We put your dealership logo up top here. We customize it with one of our themes. There's an example of the card. We have the sticker on there for activating the card. I can take that off. And as you can see, this is a real Visa card that the customer can use anywhere Visa is accepted worldwide. And they can use it in the real world or in the digital world. A couple other benefits of this Visa reward card is it's good for 2 years. All the loaded funds are going to stay on that card for those 2 years until the customer actually uses the card. It's going to be manufactured and shipped out the same day that you authorize that card to be sent. Now, we also have an automated feature where we can actually bring your sales and visit data from your CRM and automate that process if you don't want to do it yourself. And it's going to be delivered inside that fully customized greeting card, like I said. So that's going to be number 4. Number 5, let's show you this real quick here. So in our back-end system, go ahead and close that off. In our back-end system, if I log in as a dealer, okay, that account is locked. Let me just log in as another test dealer. Or not. Let's say what we do have the ability to do, and I guess I don't have any of my demo accounts set up here. There we go. So in our system, we have what we call a manual order. So if you want to utilize this Visa reward card for any other type of incentive, whether it is incentivizing a customer to come in for an appointment, or you want to give them a $50 bonus for buying a car for a certain time period, or you want to use it as a bird dog or a referral fee, all of those things are available for you to utilize these custom Visa reward cards for. We're going to fully track all of that information for you. It's a very simple system to send a customized card to a consumer. So that's going to be number 5, using that as a manual order. If I share my screen again, I can go into a customized landing page, which we have set up on our website here. So for example, if I go into Express Test Drive. So this is a special page that we have on our test website, but you can set up a customized landing page to drop customers on, and you can utilize this in email marketing, social media marketing, Google Ads, any type of marketing to drive customers to a special page, and you can convert those customers into leads utilizing what we call one of our iframeless mini tool. So it's not an iframe, it's an embedded technology that allows a customer to go and launch right into that technology. So that is a landing page that you can embed right on your dealership website utilizing one of our tools to launch into the LeadMaker technology. Another thing that I wanted to share with you is, let's talk about our custom ADF XML. Now, if I complete a lead, and I'm just going to go right back to one of our other accounts, and I'm just going to open up our tool right from our icon bar, which is another way that you can have customers go in there. First name, last name, email address. And as a bonus, we do validate the email and phone number from the system, so a customer can't add in bad information. they have to enter in valid information, as you see there, to be able to register for this offer. Number 7 is we're going to be talking about the ADF XML, but actually I had written down number 9 for a customer to have the option to schedule a test drive at home or at work, or request a test drive for at home at work. So if I wanted to, and if you wanted to offer your customers the ability to schedule an offsite test drive, you can utilize this technology to be able to do that. You can click on the test drive to go home. You can name it whatever you want, and then I can add in my home phone number. Put in our old office. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's 1902 West Kennedy. There it is. And you can see right away that the address will pop up in the right-hand side from a Google Maps. And you can do the exact same thing for a test drive to go work. So a customer has the ability to schedule a test drive at home, at work, or they can be rewarded if they visit a dealership showroom with that $25 Visa. And that's how I'm going to handle it here. This is where a customer can actually schedule the appointment. So appointment day, day part, time, that's going to be number 10. And I finish this off. We have a mini needs assessment a customer can complete. This is just going to provide some additional information that can be shared with the salesperson. And I hit complete. Of course, the customer is going to get an appointment sheet, or what we call our redemption certificate. This is where a customer can print this off, bring it in on a mobile device to the dealership to receive their $25 Visa reward card. And now also what happens is on the site that I was just on, we're going to block this computer based on IP address and cookie to not show that entrance notification or exit intent system, which is going to be number 8 and number 9. So that's 10 reasons why you should utilize the LeadMaker $25 test drive offer system on your dealership website to help you convert more website visitors to leads, more of those leads into your dealership showroom, giving you that face-to-face opportunity to sell more cars. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to share these videos with you. Of course, you're going to find this video plus many others at intice.com.